everybody, what's up? Jester here. Welcome back to our Simple Man playthrough of Dyson Sphere Program. Now, as you can see on the screen, save data modification. The following modifications have been made to your save data in order to pair latest version of the game. Updated the power consumption of all power consumers, may result in lack of power. That tells me they require more power, so you need more power generation. We haven't had enough problems with power. I mean, Jesus. So it's only going to get worse. Second is updated animation data for all assemblers. Fantastic. So, what did we do last time? We started making this stuff. We did. Where you at? You down over here? Nope, you're not down over here. You're at a pole. I think you're at a pole. That's right. We did this. Over here. Ton of sulfuric acid. It looks like our top one is finally being filled up, which means we can start using that. And then of course we finish that up because we realize we're gonna need space with this. And as you can see, this is backing up nice and slow like. We're using 80% of the load, and it's going along, rocking and rolling. We're making this stuff. We're making this stuff. We're only using one. We're not using one of them. Are you full? Yeah, you're blocked up. So this tells me we only have 3 running, which I'm all right with. 3 of them. One is full steam ahead, and then it's going along producing what we need to produce. I made another calculation. As you can see, it is 1 to 1. My math was off, so this makes 1 every second, and this requires 3 every 3 seconds. It's not 1 to 3, it's 1 to 1. So instead, we're rocking and rolling. You can see this is filled up, and essentially it's waiting on all of this over here. So if I can work to find a way to speed this up, at least one side, then actually, wait a minute. Yeah, a little bit more, but you can tell it's practically a full belt. So there's little way. A second line coming in. Looking at this. What are you waiting on? Okay, so it's maxed out at 4. We would need another set to feed another line. Not gonna worry about that. Anyhow, where are we at? We're letting some of this stuff run. We're gonna hop into here, see what we're working on today. We have a bunch of stuff. Planetary logistics. This, we're working on that stuff. We're gonna need those containers. Up after that is a little bit faster speed and another construction robot. Why? Now, why do we need it? We need those containers will help us make that. You see, it requires steel, titanium, those chips, and the containers. 20 of them each. Oh, that's gonna be a lot. You require yellow. We don't need you just yet. That. Get some deuterium going. We're gonna need a lot more other stuff before that happens. We're gonna queue up the thrusters because we're gonna need that. Actually, no, we're not going to. We're not gonna queue up that. Where is? We need to queue you up. This is the other half that we're going to need in order to make yellow science. If you see here, yellow requires the diamond and the titanium crystal. Titanium crystal is the yellow crystal, the bio crystal. I think it's bio crystal, organic thing. 1 to 3 with titanium. So we're gonna need a ton of that. But where? That's the problem. So to make this, as you can see, it requires water, requires plastic, and it requires refined oil. Plastic is refined oil, so we need a ton of that, as well as the energetic graphite. So that's the chemical plants. We're gonna need some stuff. We're gonna need some stuff. All right, to get prepared for some of the things that we need, I'm gonna go ahead and add this down the line. Probably gonna run it through back over here, raise that up. I think that's gonna be the best way to do it. That way we have some of that, and I'll just put it up over on the other side. But that way, if it shows up, it's like, hey, where'd that come from? There is no surprises, you know? So everything looks to be functioning. These three are making them. You can see we got the prisms. We got additional, I mean, it's fairly easy to get those electromagnets. Pumping into here, and it's making it slowly and steadily. It's actually waiting on that, so I think we need graphene, though. Yeah, we need the graphene. We're not there yet. That will be able to speed it up. But you know what? It's not so terrible. We don't need hundreds of them right now. We might later, but for now, it works. We were able to tuck it in kind of nicely. It still looks uniform and not all kinds of crazy pants, so I'm happy with that. So I think I found us a good spot. Go ahead and look right about here. We got a couple of oil seeps here we can feed in. We got 3 more here. We have this coal vein as a backup, and we can tap directly into this power source here. But the first thing we're gonna do is, well, we got that crystal stuff. No, I'm serious. The first thing we're gonna do is take this entire area and get it prepared for surfacing. Yeah, I'm trying to be as minimal as possible with this stuff. I don't want to use it all. Not yet. We only have a little bit. Also, I'm not using the actual concrete design. I want to keep it looking natural. Oh, natural. See? You can hardly tell anything was there. We gotta finish that. Hey, you, do a thing. Alright, looking at this, for the yellow crystal, we need plastic. And that's what we're working on primarily, is getting quantities of plastic. But to do that, we need the refined fuel, which means we need oil, and lots of it. Ooh, that's no good. We're gonna have to move you, nerd. You're going over there. Alrighty. 1 dose. Isn't there another one over here somewhere? You're up over there. We've got the lines run. That's gonna take a minute. I understand. But we'll get these refineries in place, and we're gonna actually set them up the exact same way we did before. Mostly. Sticking with the same rotation. I don't know if there's actually a technical term. Same latitude, or how this curvature is described. I'm sure there's a smart person term for it. Somebody a lot smarter than me knows. And what I think I'm going to do is only have some of them reprocess, because we're actually going to need the refined fuel. And if we go through the cracking, the X-ray cracking, we're going to lose out on that fuel. That's going to give us more hydrogen, but that's about it. Well, not that's about it. It'll give us more hydrogen. It'll also give us the energetic graphite, but if you recall, I could have sworn. Yeah, we got almost 1 million coal chilling right there, and another 1 million right next door that we could tap into. Though, to keep things on the safe side, we have 2 lines, don't we? Okay. You're tapped to 3, just like a so. And then we're gonna come over here, and we'll put the storage. 1, 2, 3. Tap you in. Tap you in. And then bring it all the way around. Look at that. That should give us a fairly healthy quantity of not only just the hydrogen, which we could use once we get the deuterium stuff. We can use that for fractionating, but it's going to give us a refined fuel. And I'm running... Of course I am. Sometimes you need a quick charge. Alright, we're gonna grab you. Fill you up. That should hold us over for a minute. Not only that, this will tie in power. If you look, ties into this monstrous system that we have over here that's running just fine. Alright, let's get this stuff set up. I'm gonna put you along the back. Now, I don't know... what are you doing, Jester? I don't know if those 3 oil seeps will reach all the way to the end. Hopefully it does. Otherwise, if it does and we have room for more, we'll continue the other direction. We'll just throw a splitter in there. And then this up here, we're going to do the exact opposite. And, well, like I was saying before I so rudely interrupted myself, this will be the double system. And I think... we'll put it over here, right? So that's coming along. We can actually call it, what is it, 4, I think it is the happy number. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, we're all out. Can we make more? Or do I need to go get some more crap? I can make 2 more. Seriously? Alright, we're not gonna worry about you for right now. So that happened. Alright, yeah, we're gonna put you in these midway portions. That way the line can come up and we can split them off right here at the splitter. Alright, let me run these real quick. Alright. Nice, tight and confined. This should rock and roll. Probably should have. Actually, this will be fine. Come on. Come on, drones. Get to work. Holding up the process here. Alright, so we'll get the 2 stuff coming out. Oop. That's no good. Stand by. So we got some. We still got 300 more cooking, but it's enough to start, right? All right, so they're all in, ready to go. I could probably, yeah. Let's go ahead and get this fired up. We're gonna need you here. Okay. We're gonna need you here and here. You guys are connected up. We're gonna put you in line right there. That'll connect you two up, and then we're gonna put another one here. So 1, 2, 3, 2.2, 1.7, and 1.6. And of course, like clockwork, we forgot inputs. I think every single build that I have done, like, all right, here we go. I forgot like an input. There we go. And last but not least, it's a refinery. You have to pick what it's gonna do. Do your crap, nerd. 11. There. Oh, you can hear it cooking. You can hear it cooking. Now I just gotta wait for everything to catch up to see how this flow works, to see how far down the line it'll go. So I think having these plasma exciters made is a benefit. Cause see, now I can make 20 more. Here, watch this. See? Boom. Grab a little bit more. Look at that. 10 more. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Science. We're gonna go ahead and get you done because we're gonna be working on you, Mr. Yellow Science. Now, the next thing that we're going to need, where do I want to put you? Actually, we're gonna put you here. Are we out of you? It's like this planet is getting smaller and smaller, which I kind of think is the point. All right, water. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm certain this is overkill. I am 100% positive, at least for now, having these 5 is overkill. But it's going to be fed into here. These 2 tanks are the ones we are focusing on. Coming out here, coming out here. Next step in our plastic process. Three? Is it 3 inputs that we need for plastic? No. Oh, crap. We don't need water yet. Hold on. Y'all aren't new. I've set up the coal stuff thousands and thousands and thousands of times for you guys now. Mostly because I keep screwing it up. So let me get this taken care of real quick. Alright, very basic setup. We got 3 miners, all powering 4 each. And they will all funnel into one system. We got a healthy buffer going on. We're gonna run here to here. Split the difference. Now, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, go ahead and get this plastic set up. Did you know it also had an output? Who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk? Anyhow, let's go ahead and get this set up. Plastic. Sticks with roughly the same size. Kind of why I did it. We should have, in the event we need to... Oh, that's right. We're going to have problems with curvature, aren't we? Yep. One of the few times that you'll ever hear anybody acknowledge that you have a problem with the curves. Double check. Yep. I bet if I'm... You know what? Give me a second. Alright, because of the curvature and all the craziness, it made... I'm trying to figure out ins and outs. Uneven. You can see that there is no pattern. I like pattern, but there is no pattern. So there is sadness. Alright, you're going in on there. You're going in on there. Why are you no worky? Because I didn't set it up. That's why. One. There. And there. Are you going to function in a nice triangular-like pattern? You are. So it's getting stuff moving along. Not as fast as I would like. We'll see what happens over on this other side. Hey, can you work properly? I'd appreciate you. Alright, are we getting plastic? In true fashion, how we always do things. Okay. Copy you guys in. We have our buffer. Things are running. It is not the most efficient line. We could use some more. Looks like the energetic graphite. But the important thing is it's working. All right. So mistakes were made. And I am actively seeking a way to remedy the problem. And trying to keep things nice, confined, and organized. Yeah. I forgot I'm going to need this twice over. Which will probably pull from some of that over there. But to at least get things set up right now, I kind of need this. And that only cuts this in half, which means I'm going to need more of that. But as you can see, there appears to be something of a backlog. Not by much, so probably not. Alright, let's see what we can't do. Alright, so this should work for the time being. Basically what I did, I threw a splitter here, splits it off, makes it all fancy and pretty. I threw this in here to filter it so that can go through. And yeah. Step 2 in all of this is we need these crystals, which is done in the chemical facility as well. Alright, sticking with... Let's see. So we're going to have our output on the outside. Let's see here. This is going to bring plastic all the way around. We need... What else do we need? Water and that fuel. Okay, so... Find fuel in the middle. Water on the outside. This should be easy. Ha! Easy, he says. There's one. And 2. You are the crystals. I think I'm going to need more stuff here. Hey, you know that power thing they were talking about? You see it jumping up and down like an angry chihuahua? Yeah, I think we're about to encounter some of that power stuff they're talking about. And as it appears, so am I. At max capacity, this right here will run just over 1 per second. I believe. Yes. 6 seconds, right? 6 seconds per 2. So even if you, per 2 plastic. So if you pair this up, kind of curves around. We got 1 extra. But that should handle all of that. With just a hair bit of extra in place. And we should hopefully, fingers crossed, be golden. And we have the space in the middle to run all of this stuff. But we're going to be, of course... Yeah. I think we're doing more spaghetti with power than we are even with the belts. And we've got some serious nonsense going on with the belts. Let's not kid ourselves. And the buffer. And there we go. We are well on our way to the next phase of shenanigans. Yellow science, that has been completed. We're going to need diamond, which is coal. Imagine that. If you cook energetic graphite, which we could set this area up, it almost appears like. Whatever extra, kind of snake this around. It's coming in through here. Unless we move this back up and add another whole row of this. But we can bring that over. Some processing for diamond. And then the second one is the titanium crystal, which is titanium and this crystal. So progress is being made. Gonna go ahead and wrap things up. This was a bit of a crazy episode. Crazy things going on tonight, which keeps grasping my attention. I do apologize for that. The next episode, I'm going to take a step back, and I think it's time. It will be the explanation of what is the Simple Man playthrough, what I'm doing, and why I'm doing things as I am. So stay tuned for that. I hope it's kind of something you're looking forward to. I'm going to, in between this and the next full episode, this is going to be brought onto play, which will give us energetic graphite, which will turn into the, what's it called? The diamond, as well as hopefully a little bit of extra of the extra. Before we go, let's have a look at something. This is backed up. 1 or 2, maybe? I'm going to hop, skip, and it's going to end up being somewhere like right over here. I have plans for this line. So this stuff is temporary. I have plans. Possibly, maybe. Or we're going to use another planet for it. Anyhow, I hope you're enjoying the playthrough. I'm going to keep on rocking. I'm going to keep on doing the things I do. Look forward to the explanation of what is the Simple Man playthrough. Otherwise, you take care of yourself, get your spheres going, and I'll see you next time.